Okay guys, in this video, I am going to feature PRYZM, in which they have an ongoing tested campaign as well as their stake drop event, in which I'm going to reveal this to you later on. So PRYZM is all about unlocking the future yield. So they are a layer 1 yield hub, redefining DeFi by separating future yield from assets, unlocking limitless flexibility, and pioneering innovative yield strategies. And of course guys, if we scroll down right here, so if you want to discover PRYZM, so we could fix our staking yield for guaranteed returns, manage exposure to currency and price risk, leverage with no liquidation risk, and the most composable liquid staking solution. And if you want to learn more, so you could do so right here. But of course, our main topic is more on their incentivized testnet as well as their stake drop. Wow. So before we get things started, make sure that you smash the subscribe button, hit like, and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. And guys, just to let you all know that we are not promoting any financial or investment advice, so please kindly acknowledge the disclaimer that I have right here on this video and in the description, as this is only intended for educational, entertainment, and informative purposes, just to be fair and transparent to all. Now let's start first by entering their testnet. In order for you to begin the testnet, so you need to install a Kepler wallet, okay? So you can install it as a browser extension if you are using a desktop. And of course guys, if I'm going to click on this one, so this is just a tested balance in PRYZM, alright? So in order for you to interact guys, so you need to connect your Kepler wallet right here on the PRYZM testnet. Now, assuming that this is your first time in doing the testnet, so we need to load up. So first things first guys, let's go to their faucet. Okay, so this is my PRYZM address. So I'm not a bot. And I request tokens. So the tokens are successfully sent. I know you're already familiar when it comes to staking, swapping, adding liquidity pools. I'll just give you an overview to see how it looks like, because I know the fact that you already know how to swap, how to do DeFi activities. Okay, you can check your portfolio right here and manage them. So you could see that this is my own portfolio. All right. And as for the tokens, so you could see their prices, their trading volume, and so on. And this is their explorer, by the way, for the PRYZM testnet. So all you have to do is to search block, Texan, or the PRYZM address here. So it's like any other chain, but of course this is under the PRYZM testnet. And for the governance, guys, all you have to do, guys, is to stake them. All right. So if we stake, and I have this PRYZM with me. For example, I go for 1, and then I click next, and then we select the validator. So let's say I want to select PRYZM, and then I click next, and then I stake this 1 token, I confirm. So my Kepler wallet pops up, so I have to approve. Okay, so I have staked PRYZM, all right, in this validator. Okay, and of course, if you could get PRYZM token, it will lead you to their swapping platform. So this is their swapping platform, guys. So I don't need to explain how this works. You can just simply swap from one supported currency to the other, especially the available ones right here. Okay, so that's it for the swap, guys. And you can see that I have done some activities in the past, and also you can see the overall trades. Wow. Now that is for the swap, and of course for the flow trade. So you can see all of the live flows. So all you have to do, guys, is to enter some PRYZM here, and then you just have to click join the flow, pay the transaction fee, and you're good to go. Okay. And as for the pulse trade, so you could actually break down your trade into smaller parts. Okay, so giving you control over when they get executed. Let's say the token to base PRYZM, so I go for like 0.1, and then the token amount per pulse. So let's say you want to do the same, and the pulse interval will be like 1 hour. And you have the option to allow full matching and limit the price. Okay, so once you do that, guys, just click create, and then Kepler will appear here to pay the transaction fee, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm just showing you how it works for the pulse trade. And as for the liquidity pools, I'm going for this one. You can just enter an amount of PRYZM and the USD SIM here. Let's say 0.1, and then for the USD SIM, I go for like 10. And then you just have to provide the liquidity, approve them, and then confirm. paying the gas fees, and you're good to go that you have already added your liquidity. And also the same thing goes if we want to remove our liquidity, okay? So if I keep scrolling down, guys, okay, you could see this what we call the bond. So it's all about bonding our tokens and get C tokens to receive auto compounding staking rewards whilst being able to use your C tokens across all supporting Cosmos zones. If you're already into DeFi, so I don't need to explain how this thing works. And as for the rates, so we have the option to show the yield curve case, and here's the one. You can see some of these, all right? So we could select a maturity to refract or redeem. So let's say I want this one. All right, I keep scrolling down, and then we could browse some of these. All right, you know how this thing goes. So just explore some of their platforms right here in their ecosystem. So here's the thing, guys. You really need to be consistent in becoming active in the PRYZM testnet. Don't do just only one time. Like, you're gonna do this task and then you just leave it as it is. So I am speculating that one good criteria that would give you better allocation and position for an airdrop is that you are doing this activity on a consistent basis, maybe at least a few times a week. But of course, guys, the more activity you do, the more volume that you generate, of course, that could be the basis that you will be getting a much bigger allocation for their airdrop. Now that we are done with the testnet, so let's go now to their ongoing stake drop. Before that, let's check out their official X. So in their post last Valentine's Day, February 14, and I quote, "Thank you to our 292,615 delegators participating in stake drop. You are making PRYZM a reality. No venture capitals, no private sales, just community. Raise a hand if you're one of them." Yay! I'm one of them. Wow. Because guys, I'm actually staking some TIA, Dimension, Injective, and Osmosis. So 4 of them actually I have staked on PRYZM. And if I scroll up, you could see right here 4 hours ago it says PRYZM mainnet loading. Wow. Whoa. This is gonna be exciting. And February 12, calling all Atom, TIA, INJ, DYM, OSMO, and Luna validators. So they have the delegations program in which you could read their thread, alright? And regarding their stake drop, guys, I would like to share some details. So in their official Notion, you could see right here, guys, that to support the project, you need to delegate some of this into the PRYZM's validator. So I disclose, guys, that I have delegated INJ, OSMO, TIA, and DYM. All right. And of course, here are some frequently asked questions, but I would like to make some important mentions here. How many tokens are being airdropped? So it says right here, and I quote, PRYZM plans to launch with a total supply of 1 billion tokens. Out of these, 200 million tokens, which is 20% of the total allocation, are reserved for the stake drop campaign. So we could earn 10 PRYZM tokens for every dollar of commission you donate to a PRYZM validator. If there are any leftover tokens from the 200 million, a bonus airdrop will be available to delegators who become users of PRYZM chain when the mainnet is live. Whoa. And for the snapshots, guys, so they are being taken at approximately weekly intervals. Okay, so you could read them right here, guys. And one important question, is there a minimum amount to delegate? So the good news is that there is no minimum amount. So even if you only stake 1, you'll be qualified for the stake drop. Unlike in some previous campaigns where they have a high minimum, like Outlayer, you need to have like 35 TIA above. So yeah, that's really expensive, to be honest. Aww. But for this one, guys, in PRYZM, even if you only stake 1 token to the PRYZM validator, so you will be eligible for the stake drop, okay? Wow. So the question is, when will be the tokens be claimable? So you can see right here, guys, that users like us are gonna register the PRYZM address where they want to receive their tokens, and there will be a short vesting period that is much shorter than the typical private round or VC deals, okay? And of course, you can see that there will be future benefits for the delegators. And here's a good example, and I would like to read it for you. Suppose Alice holds $1,000 worth of Atom with a yield of 15%, and the PRYZM validator applies a 7.5% commission rate. In this setup, Alice anticipates an annual payment of 11.25 USD in validator commission, resulting in an annual yield of 112.5 PRYZM tokens or 2.16 PRYZM tokens per week. Furthermore, by maintaining her status as a delegator, Alice stands to benefit from potential additional airdrops from the remaining tokens out of the 200 million allocation. Additionally, she becomes eligible for airdrops associated with future projects launched by the team behind PRYZM, with an announcement regarding the first of these projects expected shortly. Expect, guys, that if you have stake much lesser than this, so we're not gonna get much for the stake drop. But the long-term benefit is that if we keep staking on the PRYZM validator, so we will be eligible for the future airdrops that will be launched by the team behind PRYZM. You know, for those projects, that is something that could be really exciting, but we always have to be prepared to expect the unexpected. So that is for now, guys, regarding the PRYZM testnet, especially their stake drop details. So if you want more information about it, I have provided all the resource links right here on the video description. So I would really appreciate some honest feedback from you guys regarding the PRYZM incentivized testnet campaign as well as their stake drop. And if you have some questions that were not covered right here in this video of mine, I would try my best to answer them for you, or you can just simply head over to the official socials of PRYZM and get in touch with the real admins and mods to potentially answer your queries. And guys, one more thing, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, hit like, and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. And if you think that this video is quite helpful and valuable to you, kindly do not hesitate or think twice in sharing this to your friends out there, especially those who are so enthusiastic regarding airdrops, crypto, DeFi, and so much more. So I do have a question for you. Did you enjoy watching this video? Has this video helped you a lot and gives value in any way? And what do you think about it? Just let me know right here in the comment section. So once again, this is Nomad Fury, and I'll see you all on my next video.